Hey guys, it's Kim. Welcome back to my channel, and I am here with another Project Pan intro. Happy Halloween! I want to show you my shirt. It is Ghosts. Guys probably saw this at Old Navy and I had to get one. I am so excited to be taking part in this project this year. This is for the Nightmare on Panning Street Project Pan. It is a Pantastic Ladies collab and it was created by Ceylan and Valerie. Ceylan is J Loves Makeup here on YouTube. And on Instagram, and then Valerie is VMRT on Instagram. So you guys should check them out. I will have all the information listed in the description box below. This year, they upped the ante, and now there are 69 prompts. They all have to do with horror movies. And that is probably my least favorite genre of movie. I am a big scaredy cat. I try to watch horror movies and I end up turning them off, and yeah. But I love Ceylan and Valerie, and I loved watching everybody participate last year in this project. So I really wanted to take part this year. And like, it's not like I'm working on that many projects or anything. Anyway, happy Halloween. And if you'd like to see the prompts that I pulled into this project, then stay tuned. Okay, so they had said that it's a roulette style project. You randomly choose 6 or 13 prompts and then roll in as you finish your goals. I decided to pull in 13 and I randomly pulled them or did them on my app before I filmed because I just wanted to have everything ready, and this is being filmed last minute, so needed to get it done for you. Anyway, the first one I chose was for Alien, something that is one of a kind in Alien in your collection. And for that, I chose to pull in this Sydney Grace palette in the Tiny Marvels. I do not own any Sydney Grace palettes. This is the first one that I own, and I am really excited to be pulling this in. I have not played with this yet, but like, look at this color story. This is absolutely gorgeous. I can't wait to dig into that green and the gold and this really pretty purple and this scarab color up here. It's like a multi-chrome. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So I'm pulling this one in to use No Pan Left Behind style. Next is for the Bride of Chucky, a makeup product you could use or have used for bridal makeup. This is credit to Jen from Project Beauty. And I decided to pull in my Nabla Side by Side palette. My reasoning is that this is a pretty neutral palette. However, it does have some like rose golds and some pinky tones in here. And these are things that I think a lot of people would use in a bridal makeup look or for a wedding or something like that. So I'm pulling in this palette to also use No Pan Left Behind style. And I'm excited. I've not used this palette yet at all either. Hellraiser, we were to pull in a facial exfoliant, and I decided to pull in my Dermalogica Daily Microfoliant, and I am right here on the packaging, and my goal is to finish it. So I'm about halfway there. I don't use this very often. I normally use a chemical exfoliator, but I do have this in my collection. And normally what I do, it says that you're supposed to dispense into wet hands and create a paste and then massage onto clean face. What I normally do is like use it with my cleanser. So after I do my first cleanse, I do my second cleanse, I put this in with my cleanser and use it that way. So I'll just have to make a point to use that more. For Hereditary, something a relative used to use or a product that is nostalgic. This is credit to Val Martin. For me, I pulled in a lipstick because my mother always has to have a lipstick on, and that to me is, it's nostalgic to me with my mother. So I pulled in this MAC lipstick in Cozy Kisses, and here is the color. It's a really pretty rosy pink color. There's a swatch of it. And I decided to put a 13 use goal on this. I see people doing that. They put in like 13, you know, lucky 13. So that is my goal. For I Know What You Did Last Summer, something you purchased in a past summer. For me, that is this La Roche-Posay Lipicar Balm AP Plus Intense Repair Moisturizing Cream. I have been meaning to use this. My pump is broken, so I really would like to use this up. I like this lotion. It's fine. I just forget about using it. So I'm right about there now, and my goal is to get about halfway, a little more than halfway, and get it down to here. So fingers crossed, I can hit that goal soon, because I'd like to roll in all the prompts this year. Although I say that, I even said that with Child of the 80s, and I don't think I'm going to do that either, but I'm going to try. For It Follows, Something You Can't Get Rid Of, this is credit to Leah Embo. And for me, that is this PS bronzer. This is the PS Bronze Whip, and this is in the shade, I don't think there's a shade on it, just bronzer. This is from Primark, and this is a bronzer that Ruth sent to me, and I feel like I don't care how bad it gets, I'm not going to get rid of it, although if it did go off, I would. It smells good. It smells like vanilla, but it's a little too orange for me, but I want to keep it in anyway because I just love Ruth and I love this, and I'm going to make it work. So there is the bronzer there, and my goal is to use it 13 times as well. For Leprechaun, a green product or an item that brings you luck. This is credit to CJ, and I am pulling in my Pixie Glow Tonic. This is a mini. I'm going to put this in my travel bag for when I travel, which is going to be a lot coming up at the end of the year to go see family, and my goal is to finish this. Next, for Scream, an item that makes you scream with delight. So for me, that is these MAC Glow Play blushes. This is the last one I have in my collection that I have not opened yet to use, and it's called Cheer Up. So I am bringing this in to use, whoa, that is like a bright, bright pink. Actually, though, it's not so bad swatched out. Guys, I just love these blushes. So here it is right there, and my goal is to use that 13 times. You've seen a, are you seeing a pattern here? What is up with me? I said to my students today, I'm like, you guys are all tired now. They were like sleeping. I said, tomorrow you guys are going to be vibrating from all the candy. For Signs, an item with circular packaging or pan, credit again to Jen from Project Beauty. And I decided to pull in my Jungle Lights palette from Flower Beauty. You guys, this is a gorgeous palette and I hardly use it. And so I need to remedy that. So I'm bringing it in and I am going to do swatches for you. So here is the palette. Ooh, and here are my swatches. Gorgeous. Oh my gosh. So excited to use these. And I am bringing this in for No Pan Left Behind style as well. I bet you could have guessed that. For The Blob, a putty or cream product. This is, credit goes to Mitch G'day. I hope I'm saying your name right, Mitch. If I'm not, I'm very sorry. I am pulling in my e.l.f. Putty Primer. My goal is to use this 13 times. I was unsure when I started using this of what I thought of it. And then as I used it a couple more times, I realized I really liked putting it around my nose and then up in my forehead to kind of fill in the lines on my forehead and fill in the creases around my nose. And I felt like things didn't like pack up as much. Plus I've learned to like really lighten the application on my nose for foundation products. But yeah, so that is in for a 13 use goal as well. For the Changeling, something that bounces from project to project. This is credited to Donnie DePatis. Donnie, I don't know, Donnie D. And I am pulling in this Burberry for her perfume. So on the back, I marked where my level is. My goal is to get down to this line. This has been in many projects for me, at least 2 that I know of. So I'm hoping to make more usage and then maybe get it out of my collection next year, maybe even this year, but I doubt it. I'm working on a couple of perfumes. So anyway, that is in to use it 13 times as well. For Invisible Man, something that erases, a primer, a concealer, foundation, powder, whatever, I am pulling in this NYX Bear With Me Concealer Serum. I have heard really great things about this concealer. I have heard that because it's a serum, it is not thick on your under eyes, and it really like just helps, you know, it like melts into your skin. Sorry, I'm trying to peel off a sticker. And I got mine, what shade did I get? Does it say? I don't know what shade I got, but let me do a little squirt here. Ooh, it does look nice. And this is an airless pump, so it's gonna move up. And, oh yeah, that does go in nicely. It's really soft. So I think it'll be nice and hydrating, which is another thing I'm looking for with my under eyes. I was talking to some of my friends and I'm like, geez, you know, I feel like my under eyes are really not hydrated enough. I'm not liking the eye cream I'm using, but I'm trying to finish it up to use something else instead. So this might help with that. So I'm excited to try it. And then last but not least, the thing, an item that you're not sure how to use. This gave me trouble. However, I am going to be in need of a new brow pencil soon. And I got this one. It is the Brow Micro Filling Pen from Benefit in the shade Light Brown. And I'm really kind of nervous to use it. I think it's going to be a good shade for me right here. I think that'll be good for me. Maybe a little too warm, we'll see. But I got out the tips and tricks little booklet that came with it because I am not a brow girl, and I'm looking at this and I'm like, microbladed effect, what is this gonna look like? So I am going to use this trusty little booklet when I do my brows, and I'm gonna make sure I do my brows first so that if I mess them up, then it doesn't look ridiculous. Like for the rest of the day, I can take them off easily. Or maybe I'll practice tonight before I go to bed. Yeah, that's a good plan. Anyway, that is my introduction for Nightmare on Panning Street Project Pan. I am so excited to be joining this project this year. Ceylan, Valerie, thank you so much for creating this and bringing it back for another year. If you guys have not seen their intro, like, you definitely need to go over there and look at it because they're hysterical. They filmed together. And then Jen, also from Project Beauty, she did a look as well in hers, and it's flippin' amazing. So yeah. I think that's it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you liked me, please consider subscribing. Again, happy Halloween. I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.